Okay, step one of the lips. The lips are the easiest of the facial features to draw. They're very simple and they go kind of quick, so once you get the hang of it, you should be going lip, 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 no problem. So, step number one is a nice oval, and what I'm going to do is just kind of get us started with a nice soft oval. And that is going to represent the bottom lip. A nice oval, and that's our bottom lip. And darken it slightly to make it easier to see. Now the two ovals that sit on top are going to be about halfway like this. Don't draw this line, but I'm just going to mark it here so you can kind of see where it is. And that's about halfway through. So I want this lip, going to be the top lip, to kind of touch that line and then sort of dangle off the edge. And make a nice soft oval. And we'll do one on the other side as well. And these babies right here are going to represent the top lip. They're going to become my top lip. I'm drawing nice and slow here. So we have an oval that represents the bottom lip, two ovals that represent the top lip, and what we've done was we drew almost a squished Mickey Mouse. So if you think of it that way, it'll be a little easier time for you to draw it. But that's the basic step to begin for step number one. We're just going to do a touch more before we move to step number two, and this part is very simple. So imagine if that's the top lip up here and the bottom lip down here. So look at it in the center. Across the center of the mouth, you want to have a little dot out here, and that's going to be the width. And then about the same distance off the side, and that's where the corner of the subject's mouth is going to be, whoever you're drawing. This is just a generic lips, and it's going to become a mouth in a moment. But the edges will be different on different people. Sometimes it slants up, sometimes it's straight, some people have a slopey down part. Whoever you're drawing, this will be a little different, so you have to pay attention to that. But for us, right across the middle, little dash should be fine. And that is step number one. Step number two. This is very simple. This is probably the easiest of all the steps you've ever drawn. Imagine between here and here is a little U shape. If you put your finger on your own lips, you can probably feel it kind of lips down a little bit. So from here to here, I'm going to kind of put a little U shape or a V shape. And then the same thing here, and have it overlap the bottom lip. Slightly like that. Very easy. Very, very easy. Now, what we're going to have is a line that goes down here and end at our little dashes, and down here and end at our little dashes, and that's kind of fun. Imagine a little rock rolling down the hillside like, pop, and just stops there. Same thing on this side. Roll the rock, pop. Now think of it as you're following the shape. That's why I kind of pretend you're rolling a rock down, because you want to follow the oval. Don't just draw a crazy line. Follow the shapes. Those are going to be your guides to building the correct lip. Then also you're going to come from here and just kind of follow your shape, go out to the side. Follow the shapes and go right out to the side. And that is going to be a nice top lip. Very, very simple. The only thing you want to add now is a little bit of a shape to here. Like imagine it comes out, little shape about halfway, come across, and then back up about halfway. And that is going to be our bottom lip and our top lip. And that is very easy to do. You shouldn't have much problem with that at all. And then step three in a moment is going to be all shadows. So get ready for that. Alright, step number three is going to be shadows, like I said. And like I did with the eye and the nose, I start with the darkest part first, which is right where the lips meet. And the darkest part of the lips, you can see I kind of filled in that little space. You can see it's here on this side. I'm going to start that darkest part first. I'm going to push it as dark as my pencil will let it go. Kind of bring it out a little bit. And that's going to help to start to give us a little bit of depth inside the mouth. Then I start with the corners, and this side I give it that little shadow out like that. And this side I come from this angle. Shadow like that. Very simple. Same exact thing on the bottom. The bottom of the bottom lip. Now don't do the whole bottom lip. Just the bottom of the bottom lip gets a little shadow. And that kind of follows the shape of the lip. Boom, 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 right across. And that's a good start. Now the top lip is usually darker than the bottom lip. So this gets a nice soft shadow over everything. So I start in the corner, go right over the lip, right around like that. Boom, 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 boom. And then when I come to this side, do the same thing, go in the opposite way. Come like that, right up like that, and then I just kind of boom, 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 boom. Very nice. And then the top lip is a little bit more shadowed than the bottom lip at this point. It's darker on the sides, and it's really dark in the center here. So really dark, medium, lightest, and then we go like that. Now, if you would like, you can give that a little blend. Some people like to blend with their finger. I'm just going to use my lovely finger here and do the same thing. Right out to the outside there. Right out to the outside there, and we start to get that. Now, before we go to the bottom lip, I want you just to slightly take that out a little bit and give that a little bit more shadow from that side and then on this side. And what that's going to do is it's going to give the bottom of the top lip a little shadow, because imagine it's like my finger, it's rounded. So the lip has to come out and go in. To help sell that illusion, we're going to shadow the bottom of the top lip first, and then the bottom of the bottom lip needs to be pushed slightly darker. So far, so good. This part is fun, and it's the last part we're going to do. Just kind of go from the center of the mouth and make these lines down here. So it goes down, 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 and as it goes to my right, the lines fold this way, right over like that. And as it goes out to the left, the lines curve this way. And then what you'll start to have is a beautiful little lip. I'm going to rub the bottom with this. Give a little bit of rubby rub up there. Make it nice and soft to your liking. And there you are. You have some nice, lovely lips. Try your hardest not to talk to them, because they will not talk back. But they look pretty cool. Some people like to take the eraser and give it a little shine to make their lips appear wet. You know, so why not? I'll show you how to do that right now. So if you like to, feel free. You can stick those in there like that, a little shine. And then if you like, you can clean up some of the shadow or some of the stray lines that might have got away from you there. But otherwise, you're pretty much done at this point, and the rest is just fine-tuning to your liking. And then you have a lovely set of lips.